This episode of Champ and the Tramp is brought to you by Bubba Coos Burritos. It is my go-to spot. I go there all the time. I bang in there on lunch sometimes when I'm working. Sometimes I pick up an order for the whole family.
Last time I went in, I got the chicken queso curly fries. Damn, hit so good. Bubba Coos, get there today.
Boom.
Real show, here we go. Real show, here we go. You know that it's gotta be that time, so this is what we chant. What keeps on getting them all amped in advance? Come on. You and I rocking out with Iron Man, F.E. You get the general's point of view on top of Roger's rants. Whenever tapping out, we're putting the most minutes in. You already know what that's about, you know that winners win. Crush whatever's on task, check the podcast. It's the Champ and the Tramp, let the bomb blast.
What's up, everybody? Thanks for coming back to hang out with us in our little...
You gonna put your headphones on?
Fucking freestyle today, baby. I'm freestyling.
I'm like, why can't I barely hear him?
Oh, yeah, I don't even have my mic up. Nothing. All right. I got into it too quickly.
He was all animated.
It was still smoky in here.
He was all animated and shit, pointing at the camera.
I was getting my acting on, bro.
Let's talk about that once you get...
I'm a fucking professional now, bro. I got some experience.
We're 110 episodes in, and he doesn't even need a mic or fucking headphones anymore. Go ahead.
So, yeah. Welcome, everybody. Welcome.
This fucking guy.
This guy brought his work fucking bench today.
Yeah, I did. I had to hang a few things.
New pictures up.
Yes, sir. We're looking professional in here now, sir.
Drinking some tequila.
Yes.
Honor. It's honor. Not inner, honor.
Mm-hmm. I like to
You know what I'm saying? Smooth.
I do. It actually is, man. Listen, I'm not a tequila guy, so I'm not an aficionado with tequilas, but I've certainly drank plenty of tequilas. I'm not kidding. I'm not. It is genuinely smooth.
I'm drinking
it's
on
good,
the rocks.
I don't make that face when I drink tequila that I normally do. That's not a bad-looking chick
I
on the...
I know that face you make.
Not a bad-looking girl
I
on
know
the...
that face you make. I didn't see it from tequila, though.
Who's this young lady?
That's Kate Del Castillo.
Actress?
Yes.
Okay. She's the face of it?
She is the face of it, yep.
Much better than your face.
Much, yes, I agree with that.
Can you imagine you on the fucking cover of that thing?
I'll scare people. Oh, they'll want to drink to get drunk.
True.
Right.
You look better.
You look better.
You start out when they first start drinking it as like a 4, and you'll be a solid 8 when you're done.
That's cool.
I'm kidding, Frank. You're a handsome son of a bitch. So let's talk about your acting chops, sir. You, obviously we got off the rolls. I don't mean to be repetitive. We talk about it, I feel like, all the time. But you actually got your feet wet for the first time.
Yeah,
you're a thespian now. You filmed like 4 or 5 days in a row, right?
7 days in a row, I believe. About 6 or 7 days. Yeah, it was a great time. Yeah. Everybody involved in the thing was awesome. So, I think that was the best environment for me to cut my teeth. Absolutely. And it was obviously a small indie film. Wasn't very, there was like 7 people on cast on the production crew.
Yeah.
And then including the actors. So a really small little thing, and it was cool. There were some very good actors. Like you guys probably wouldn't know them by name, but by face you'd be like, oh, I seen that guy. I seen that guy. And everybody was so cool, man. And it's weird. Like we're in a setting like this, right? Picture there's 5 guys, and we're all acting like to me, like if I was to start acting right now in front of you guys, it'd be fucking weird. You'd be laughing, I'd be laughing.
Right.
But when everybody's all in on what they're doing,
right.
it just felt normal.
Right.
Like we're like say Andrew's talking to everybody in a room, but me and you have to look at each other like we're fucking really listening to this guy and like, oh shit, he said something interesting.
Right.
You don't think of those things, and I also like say I had one line the one time. I had one line. I had to say the line with me on the camera. Then I had to say the line with you on the camera. Then I say the line with him on it. So I had to say the one line like 7 different times.
Right.
And I didn't really know how that's how it went down.
Yeah.
I knew there would always be multiple takes and this and that, but
the angles.
You have to say
different angles.
Yeah, now that I know too a little bit, like I was watching Cobra Kai with the kids.
And you were picking it out?
I'm picking up stuff.
Yeah.
I see the one thing when they're in this one angle and they're on the couch and they're pouring champagne. He hands them the champagne and champagne's bubbling, and then boom, it goes to the other angle and bang, champagne's dead. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So obviously there's time in between that. You know.
Yep. But all in all, you enjoyed yourself. Had a good time.
Yeah, really good time. I can't wait for everybody to see it. I don't know how they are going to see it. I don't even know how it's really going to work.
People ask me all the time, when's it going to be out? I say, I think the fall. That's what I tell them. I don't know. I think that's Kevin told us originally said hopefully in the fall. It'll be out,
it's going to take some time. And again, I think they're going to bring it to like
Sundance or Indie or
Sundance,
film festival and
film festival and try to get picked up.
Get
picked up in the movies or get picked up in, I guess a streaming service. But either way, I'm sure we'll be able to get a copy.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, people ask me all the time when it's going to be out, when they can watch it. So we'll see.
It was cool. And honestly, the makeup. Did I show you?
You did, yeah. You looked like you had a big vagina on your neck.
Yeah. The makeup was amazing.
You look like you had a big bloody menopausal. Not a menopausal. That'd be nobody. You look like you had a big.
You'd have a menopausal one probably, though.
Yeah, a big accident happening.
Yours probably wouldn't.
Might be a little dry because of my age. You think?
Dried
a little dry.
Dried up and gray.
What menopause basically means you stop producing eggs, right? You're too old to produce eggs.
I believe so.
Therefore,
You stop bleeding.
Well, you stop bleeding because your body
you're shedding the egg,
the lining of your uterus. Because women that produce eggs have to shed that, whereas if you're not, there's no need to bleed anymore. Right?
No need to.
No need to bleed. That could be a gynecologist line on his door. No need to bleed here.
I'll take all your eggs. No, that's kind of fucked up. Really.
Yeah, it is.
Bleeding brings life.
You ever think about that though? Certain days that has to be the most amazing fucking job you could ever possibly have, and then certain days, not even days, within minutes of your next client, you could go from
gynecologist, the best job you think?
Think about it.
How do you think it's the best job?
Think about it.
What if you get a smoking hot girl?
Correct. You could.
What if you got a smoking hot girl and her coochie stank?
Listen, that
stank like something.
It probably does, because that's probably what they're in there for. But I'm saying, you have the routine, 6-month checkup. I don't know. I'm not a chick, but I go get my teeth cleaned every 6 months, so I'm assuming they check the vag out every 6 months. You go for routine thing. Like, you gotta get hot chicks in there occasionally, and then you gotta get the 90-year-old with a fucking yeast infection occasionally too. It's gotta be the best job some days and the worst job some days.
Yeah, I'd probably say it's worse most days.
I would think probably most days. If you just look around at the average chick you pass on the street or in the supermarket, that's the average chick walking in there.
Hope they washed and took a shower before they came in and visited you, right? That's fucking foul, bro.
It is, man.
Like a hot summer day, then walking around, or if they're wearing leather pants.
What do chicks?
I always think when they're wearing
guys get bat wings.
Listen, I always you wear. I mean, I don't know if you ever have, but to cut weight, you wear a rubber suit, or some people with plastic bags on them.
Right.
Whenever I see a chick in leather pants, I'm always like, oh my god,
in
it's
the middle
like
of summer.
Fucking, it's like a sauna in that bitch, right?
True.
I mean, it's kind of it's yeah.
That's true.
I'm getting a little personal here.
Yeah,
so we went from acting to that.
To vaginas. Sorry.
Yeah, no, because the makeup artist, it's girl.
Well, you
Ray.
sent me the picture of the side of your neck.
Sick. Yeah. Well, let's not tell everybody everything. The whole thing, right?
All right.
Let's give away all the fucking detail.
Fair.
But all the makeup artist, she crushed a lot of different, gory shit.
Yeah.
Kind of very cool.
Yeah, so
it was cold as hell. Too.
I don't even know if we want to talk about locations, but the area you were in the mountains, cold as hell, right?
Yeah, so cold, bro, so cold. But yeah, the one day that was super cold, like 4 degrees. We were filming in the car, so I was thankful for that.
Yeah, heater.
Eat Clean Bro sponsored the,
I saw
the
that,
meals.
Man.
That I was eating Eat Clean Bro.
Coming
like,
up
oh shit, is Frankie Egger? Is this yours? I'm like, nah, that's my meal's name, Frankie.
So people ordered the Frankie Egger? Did you have a chance to order, or just showed up with a bunch of stuff?
They just had like bags of it. Yeah.
Well, Jamie, the owner, our friend, the owner, Eat Clean Bro's got a small part
a little cameo.
Yeah, he plays the dad to your kid, right?
Yeah. Well, I should have to pay some of the bills too. I'm gonna hit you up, James.
We got to go over. I guess he got a new sauna, right? We got to go over.
He got a sauna and a steam room.
Does he?
Yeah.
We got to spend some time with him, man. He's got a beautiful house over there.
Yeah,
He hit me up the other day to come by. I said, we should go over and just shoot the shit.
Yeah, I'm down. Shoot some shit.
Speaking of saunas,
I've been crushing my
ice bath.
No, I used to do sauna. Remember I told you, used to do sauna first and ice bath. Now since we did that with Errol, I've been doing ice bath first, and it's only 2 minutes. I think I can get longer, but 2 minutes. It's fucking cold, man. It's like 38 degrees. I literally had to break the ice to get into it. It's about 30 degrees outside. bang that out for 2 minutes, and then I go in the sauna. Bro, I'm in the sauna for 40 minutes straight, no problem, at 200 degrees.
That's crazy.
Just because I'm fucking thawing out for the first 20.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Well, your son, your young, well, your middle child, but your youngest son did it tonight, and he's like the epitome of health. This kid, he's a wrestler, he's jacked, he's he's a little guy because he's Frankie's kid, but he's in really good shape. So I thought, I was like, this kid's gonna do 2 minutes and show his dad out. He only stuck it out for what, maybe 30 seconds or so.
30. It's tough.
Yeah.
That's tough.
But I give him credit just for getting in. I probably wouldn't get in.
And honestly, he got in. He wasn't. He
had pretty controlled
breathing.
breathing.
He was breathing. He was under control.
Errol was on another level, though. I didn't see the river video until you showed it to me today. Errol, he's a Wim Hof instructor. He's the one that did the class with us and
former
stuff.
Navy SEAL.
Yeah, former FBI guy. I mean, the list goes on with Errol. But he posts a lot on his social media and stuff, plugging his company, but and plugging that he teaches Wim Hof. And I'll always see him in the middle of a fucking snowstorm or, just freezing cold temperatures, and he looks cool as a cucumber in an ice bath. Frankie showed me a video of him today talking totally normal, leaning on an iceberg in the middle of a freezing river.
But iceberg, leaning on it.
Well, the ice edge of the river, right?
The fucking iceberg.
What was it? What was his arms on?
It was the bank of the river. His arms were on the bank of the river.
Was it ice or was it not ice?
It snowed. Okay, it was icy, and he was leaning on the bank of the river.
He was on the Titanic.
Yeah,
I'm telling you, he was.
Oh shit. Yeah, dude, he was talking. I mean, I felt like I'm like, I don't know. I think he's a little like, he's fucking rushing through it, but no, that was impressive.
It was.
I couldn't do that.
Yeah, no, he's
I guess, but honestly, I've done it so far 2 days in a row since I've had my surgery. I haven't been able to do like baths and sauna. So now that I'm at it, I started doing it right away, and I want to try to keep doing it every day if I can.
That was because of the incision, right? You couldn't get infected.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I mean, Errol does it every day. I mean, but listen, everything's like a build-up process. That's how he got there. Is he literally does it every day. I've done one ice bath in my life, so it would take me. I commend you, man, for doing it. You gonna stick with it?
Yeah, I mean, I'm definitely the sauna is my gig.
Your
so
jam, yeah.
And I was liking sauna, ice bath. I do sauna, ice bath, sauna, and this time I just did ice bath, sauna, ice bath, sauna.
Yeah, no, I got to come over here.
But the second ice bath is so much easier than the first one.
The
first one I come out, it's cold.
Right.
I'm not hot. I didn't work out, nothing. That's a different ball game, bro.
Right.
You jump in there from the sauna or from a workout is a lot better than just going fucking cold, man. Damn.
Cold turkey.
Yeah.
Right out of a 70-degree house into that.
Yeah.
It's
65 to keep the house out there.
They are 65?
Yeah.
Keep on like 68.
65. I like it cold at night.
At night.
Yeah.
My room, though, because my room's an addition, I added my room off. Of course, it has the heat ducts and stuff, but it's like the last thing that gets the heat. So it's always like 4 or 5 degrees cooler, which I love. It's actually perfect, you know.
Like
the problem is it doesn't get the air in the summertime, though. It's about 4 or 5 degrees warmer in the
Yeah,
summertime.
no, I couldn't do that, bro.
Yeah.
Fuck
But I just put a AC unit in there, so it keeps up with it. Yeah.
Balling. I got it. Cold air is important, man. I like my nose cold.
Yeah, you like that?
And like I'm under the covers.
Right. Your body warm, your nose cold, yeah.
Yeah.
Probably the best night of sleep I got last summer, literally the best night of sleep I got was I put a tent, big tent. I don't have a big backyard, and with everything I got going on back there, it just fit. I kind of squeezed it in, but it probably sleeps like 8 people. It's a big tent. And I slept out there on a big air mattress with the kids. I mean, we slept like babies, bro. I woke up feeling so good.
On an air mattress?
But it's a huge, like a good, expensive quality one. You know what I mean?
Too soft. I need to sleep on like fucking nails.
No, but you could pump this thing up so it was hard as rock. Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't like that where you sag in the middle. It wasn't like that at all. It was big. I had plenty of room. Kids slept on either side of me, and we both woke up, and the kids were like, we're going to sleep out here again tonight. I was like, I don't know. Then I got to take this thing down Monday, and it might rain, and so we just spent one night. But I would have spent numerous nights out there. It was that comfortable.
I had roommates my freshman year that loved the heat, loved it, fucking hot as shit, and like in the middle of winter it'd be fucking set at like 80. I'm like, bro, put a fucking hoodie on or something and turn the heat down. I literally had a window air conditioner, and I would turn and at nighttime I would turn the window air conditioner on.
So it's just
their
heat fighting your cold.
Yeah.
Because a fucking dorm room is about the size.
This wasn't a dorm room. It
was
honestly. We had this little tiny fucking ranch. It was 2 bedrooms. My boy Myron is my teammate. Fucking good dude. He's like, hey, his brother was coming to our school that next year. They both wrestle, obviously. My brother's going to come live with us. He said, can my brother come live with us for the summer? I'm like, yeah, fuck, I don't care. You guys are sharing a room, whatever. This guy ended up living with us that whole year. So they shared the rooms were so small.
Tiny.
It was the tiniest fucking house. The tiniest house.
That's funny.
Yeah. And they loved it hot, and I couldn't handle it. Couldn't handle it.
I didn't go to college, so I never lived in a dorm. I did.
You didn't go to college? You sure?
I went to a
Smart guy
Voc
like you.
tech school, sir.
Vogue.
Yeah. So
What was your vocation?
I was got my journeyman oil burner license. You have to be licensed in the state of Maine. So I
I've
had
been
to
burning oil. I burn oil too, buddy.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do. Yes, you do, sir. I never really used it, but I still have it in the state of Maine. But anyway, I would go visit, my friends that all were at the dormitories, whether it be University of Maine or Presque Isle, Orono, wherever. And they're tiny fucking rooms, bro, and they cram you in there. And you don't think it's a big deal when you're that young. It's not a big deal. But
I had
imagine living like that now.
I had a roommate my freshman year. This kid, I actually wrestled him state finals. He's a Jersey guy. We went out there, roomed together, and he left after the first semester. He didn't like it, whatever. And I was like, I did not want to fuck. I was like, who the fuck are they gonna put in? They're not gonna put me with a wrestler because now it would have been someone that's new,
Right.
I paid the money. I'm like, I was getting a full ride. I paid the money. I was like, I'll pay to have no roommate.
Was it expensive?
No.
No.
Because it was already kind of like set anyway.
Right.
But yeah, I had my own room.
That's awesome, man.
Yeah.
I think I was smart enough.
I couldn't do the whole roommate. I did it for the next year. I did the roommate thing, and then after that, I lived with Renee.
Yeah. Oh, right.
She moved out there at that point.
She went to school out there too, but not the
She did
same
not-
school, right?
Yeah, she did not her first year. We weren't dating. It was the second year.
Okay.
She came out.
Gotcha.
She actually lived in the dorm first. Pretty much just lived with me.
Gotcha.
And then the next year, we moved into an apartment together.
How many years you guys been together?
She's 21 now.
Jeez.
Yeah.
It's tough in today's day and age, man.
Yeah.
There's temptation so easy, the internet so that's props, man. That's like, I feel like that's 21 years in today's day and age is like 60 years when our grandparents were.
Is it? Is the divorce rate just more and more
That's
and more?
70% or something?
Is it 70?
Yeah, look that up.
Can we look up the divorce rate?
Isn't it? And you got to maybe I exaggerate. I know I used to be 50, and I think it's higher. I heard 50 for years, but even if you take people that didn't get divorced, how many people are unhappily married? You know what I mean?
Oh shit!
It's ridiculous.
All of them? No.
Yeah, well, a lot of them. They stay together because it's easier to stay
Cheaper
together.
to keep her.
Well, yeah, that's if the guy wants to get rid of her, I guess. What's the divorce rate?
2.9% per 1,000. So I'm trying to find.
Cool. Wait,
Well, that's
2.9.
not very high.
2.9% per 1,000. Oh, that's not very much, right?
No, it
About
can't be.
50% of married couples.
Oh,
divorce.
shit.
Oh, so it's still
Highest in the
50.
world.
I thought it was up in the world or in the United States. That's
Sixth highest in the world.
Oh, we're sixth highest in the world. Yeah. All right. Well, 50%. That's what it always was when I was.
60% of second marriages end in divorce, and 73% of third marriages end in divorce.
All right. Well, I won't be getting married again.
No.
I never say never because
I bet you will.
only an idiot says never. Yeah, I don't want to be an old hermit. I don't want to live alone for the rest of my life. And most girls wouldn't put up with that. You either wife them up or they're gonna find somebody that will.
You think so?
Most girls, yeah, I think so. You don't think so? You don't agree?
What? Like
Most girls would be content just being the baby mama or the significant other for the duration of their lives. You
do
think?
I think most would be
Most,
without getting married?
Right.
You mean? No, probably not. Right?
I don't think so. Yeah.
I don't know. Depends what she's been through.
Right.
Right.
Depends
She's
on the
been through
scenario.
it a
But I'm
couple
saying
times,
on
maybe
average.
she's probably fucking fed up.
Yeah. I think on average, most girls want the big house, the white picket fence, and the dog, and to be
You're
married.
assuming, bro. You're assuming that.
All right. Well,
You're assuming.
we do a lot of assuming down here, sir.
You know when you assume you make an ass out of you and me? That's a good one, right?
It was good.
Yeah. Fucking kill it with the dad jokes.
Hey, something I want to talk to you about. Switching gears here a little bit. Did you see? There's a bill or a law
With the
It's
cars, the
ba-
car
it's
one?
buried
Oh
in
my
the in
God,
an
bro.
infrastructure bill.
You,
It's buried.
I sent it to you, or did you
Did
send
you?
it to me?
I think I sent it to you.
Okay, whatever. Yeah, someone sent it to me, and I thought I sent it to you. But all right, whatever. You can take credit. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Well, anyway, it's a law or a bill, I guess, that's going to go in front of Congress.
I thought it passed already, though.
No, it has not yet. It's buried in a massive infrastructure bill. They said because
Didn't the infrastructure bill pass?
I don't think
Why
that
there's
passed.
another one? Why are they going for another infrastructure one?
Well,
Is that how
okay.
it works?
I don't think it
It did
passed. but-
pass. Yeah, the infrastructure bill passed.
Well, I just saw this article yesterday for the first time, so
It must not be infrastructure bill. It's buried in now. But anyway, go ahead.
it doesn't mean it's not old. I could be wrong. Regardless, stop cutting me off, jerk off. Essentially, it's buried. You know, they don't want people to see it like they always do. They bury these bills, and it gives the government the authority to make car manufacturers
Have a
put
kill switch.
put a kill switch in
Then
every
the-
car
that-
made.
with the kill switch. And who's got the master command of the kill
Well,
switch?
I
The
would
government?
guess it would be your state and local authorities. I would guess,
You know, how
but
does
they
that
say
work?
it's to prevent impaired driving or
Yeah.
improper driving. So
Yeah.
they'll be monitoring how you drive too.
Hell yeah.
You know what I mean? It's great. Big Brother is just the overreach is incredible. You know what I mean? Like you can smoke if you want, right? So everybody knows smoking's bad for you. Everybody knows smoking, but I feel like it's people's right. If they want to smoke, they can smoke, right?
Yeah, you could drink
It's-
every
it
fucking
actually
day. if you want.
secondary smoke is bad for people too. If you live in a house with a smoker, you're getting secondary smoke every day. It's bad for you, right? Drinking's bad for you. You can still go to the liquor store
Every day.
Where does this overreach stop?
I got enough drink right there to
Right.
kill me.
If I want to drive 90 miles an hour on the turnpike, which is
You probably get a good buzz.
yeah, I want to drive 90 miles an hour on the turnpike, which really isn't that fast at the turnpike. That's about average speed for the turnpike.
Yeah.
I feel like I should be able to without getting my car shut off. If a cop wants to write me a ticket, he has a right to write me a ticket.
Not even that, dude. It's just like, yeah.
It's the overreach.
Yeah,
It's crazy.
I'm not- It's just what could be capable of what they could do. You know, they have that ability to fucking,
Right.
you know, they're going to start saying, oh, it's, I don't know.
And where is the level of monitoring there? They say it's to, the first thing I saw was it's to monitor and keep track of and shut down impaired drivers, drunk drivers. How do they know if you're drunk or you're just driving like a jerk off? How do they? There's no way to tell.
Right.
You know, I mean, they're going to.
Well, either or. I mean, probably be good to shut you down.
No,
Right?
wait. You think they should have the ability to do that?
No, absolutely not.
If you're
no,
on a country road,
no,
a
listen.
fucking dirt road in the middle of fucking Ohio somewhere in Potato Land, and you're swerving back and forth, and the nearest fucking car is 4 miles away, they shut you down? Like, does that make any sense to you?
Yeah, no. I don't think that's not what they're trying to say, though. But no, I don't think. Listen, there's no reason they should have access to you shutting you down. Fuck that. Because if someone has that access, what if a nefarious person gets a hold of it and is like, I'm gonna fucking shut this guy down when he's
Right.
not, you know, when he's
I guess my
Whatever.
point with the cigarette smoking and the drinking
no is
is
you
if
have
it's
rights, you have-
intent, they're going to pass it as a bill that's intended to save lives, right? That's how it's going to pass.
everything. Everything is under the
It's
guise of
intended
safety.
to save lives, right?
Everything's under the guise of safety.
But I could sit
Right?
here. I could sit here on camera. I could go live and drink myself to death, and nobody would do anything about it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, it's crazy. Bro, that's why I think even like they're trying to make cars go all electric, right? All electric. Then one day they can just be like, pull the fucking plug, like you motherfuckers ain't going anywhere.
Yeah.
Right?
But again, if you want to,
That's why I'm gonna get like an old 1980 Mustang.
Yeah.
Put some work into it. No fucking low jacks on there.
Yeah.
No fucking battery
Well, that's why
power. No turn off on it. Don't tell them about
switch. Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
I just told
Well,
them. I just told them.
That's what a lot of people do. That's also why the price of used vehicles is really high, is because it doesn't have any of that, like diesels, old school diesels without the the biodiesel or the shit. What am I trying to say? The injectable shit you
I
got
don't know.
to
You're
run
the
in them
fuel
now.
fucking guy. Come
No.
on. Then you say your license and fuel burning and shit. Come on. Let me hear it. Let me hear it.
That's a furnace. Anyway, the old school ones that were prior to that, that were before that system came out, which I think was in 2007, the value was up because nobody wanted the new style shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's crazy what they could do. What's going on? It's just fucking crazy as shit. No one would think what's going on today would be possible. So now I'm not ruling out anything as what could be possible.
Right. Yep. The Australia Open,
Yo, Djokovic, man.
Yep.
Was it? Did I say it right?
Novak.
Novak Djokovic.
Yeah. What's your take on that?
It's
First of
fucking-
all, how did that situation happen? Because he got there, He got there. He got into the country
Yeah, he got
unvaccinated.
and he had an exemption.
No,
Yes,
he
this is what I
wanted
heard.
an exemption.
No, he was granted one. That's why he left for fucking Australia. That's why he got on the
okay,
plane.
religious exemption he wanted, right? Correct?
No, I don't know. I don't know. Listen, I don't know exactly word for word and everything went down. He got an exemption. I don't know if it was religious or medical, whatever. He got an exemption.
I'm sorry, medical, yeah.
Okay.
Because he had COVID prior, so he
Yes.
had the antibodies. It was medical,
yeah.
yeah.
So he gets there, and then they tried to take it away.
Right.
And they took his visa away. And he won the appeal. He's about to fucking play. He's still staying there because I guess he wanted to get acclimated to the time and
Yeah, he was there for like 10 days
Whatever.
or something, was he?
right. And then they fucking took it away from him again.
Mm-hmm.
Now he's kicking him out of the country.
He did. He went back to Serbia.
It's crazy.
They're making an example out of him. But then
But
the
what
question,
does that mean?
the question,
Like he had it already. Like he has the antibodies. Like what the fuck, man?
because it's Australia.
Oh yeah, but you know, I heard some guy talking on Rogan. I think he was from he's an Australian journalist.
Mm-hmm.
I only listened to a bit of it, so I really don't have much. But I think he was saying not all the states in Australia are fucking crazy like that. It's like North South Wales or NSW, whatever that one is, and some other ones.
I would assume it would be the most
Melbourne, I think is
right.
is
The
a
most
bad one.
populated areas have to be the strictest. No,
No, I don't know. 'Cause I don't know if Sydney is.
But then
I don't know.
then I read something where they were rounding up Aboriginals who live in the middle of the fucking desert. You know what I mean? Because they were unvaccinated. I don't know if that's true, but they were trying to round them up and put them in camps. I mean,
they use Crocodile Dundee.
if that's true, certainly they're not living in populated areas, or at least based on my viewing of Crocodile Dundee, they weren't.
That ain't a knife. This a knife. That ain't a vaccine.
I don't know, man. So what do you think happens with him? Do you think that, he's walking away from an incredible amount of money, not for winning again. Was he won 21 times or something like that? Not for winning, but his sponsorships. If they pull his sponsorships, do you think he folds? Do you think he gets it? He seems like a man of principle to me.
I would say no. I think he's made enough money in his time. Right? He made enough money in his time. I would think. He'll be all right.
Well, let's say he doesn't play in the Australian Open. Somebody else.
He's not
going to, obviously, at this point.
Right.
But then you still have Wimbledon. You still have the U.S. Open. You still are they gonna hold him to the same standard for those? Because it's pretty much clear now he's not going to cave.
The U.S. Open is played in New York,
of course.
so he'll need a vaccine to go there. But I don't know. No, he won't. I didn't need one because he's an addict. No, it's only if you're from New York. If you represent New York, the team, or if
Yeah.
So no,
I feel like these laws are changing mandates are changing every day though.
Yeah.
That was when you were there, which was what month?
November.
I mean that could change by the time.
No, now I think they're even going to let Kyrie play now.
Oh really?
Yeah. And did you hear too? The NCAA. I don't know if I said NCAA. I think did I talk about this last time? The NCAA. If you had COVID, you're considered fully vaccinated.
Which is the way it should be.
That's science, bro. It makes sense.
That's the way it should be.
It's about the immunity. That's the end game, right?
Correct.
If you got it, whether you got it from a vaccine or from COVID, you have immunity. That's it. Done.
Right. They keep saying follow the science, but science is always evolving, and B, there's always new studies coming out. There's always new data coming out. This is a new virus.
Novel. That's what novel means.
Right.
Did you know that?
I don't know that I knew that. No.
No, so then it means no, you didn't know that.
No.
Okay, well, I'm just letting you know that.
Okay.
Novel means new.
Thank you, sir.
Novel, that's what novel coronavirus. So it's a new one.
Would be novel variant, wouldn't it? Because there's a new variant coming out every month now. So.
Oh, yeah, I guess that would be, I don't know how
COVID's been around for a long time.
Well, no, but the novel, the new one.
The strain that is out
the
now,
novel
which
coronavirus.
would be Delta, right? Would be the first one.
No, Alpha, I think.
Alpha,
yeah.
I'm sorry, yeah.
Alpha. And I think there was ones
COVID
there's ones
itself.
after. Well, there's one.
Remember how
it
everybody
doesn't
was
go Alpha Delta. I think there's in between, but they just didn't take off. Right?
So we're all the way at O now. We're all the way at Omicron.
Omicron. They said the rumor, the thing. Supposedly it was after, before Omicron, it was supposed to be Chi.
Mm-hmm.
XI is the alphabet.
Okay.
But they didn't want to name it Chi. You want to know why?
Because it's why
The name of the fucking leader of China.
Oh, right. That makes sense.
But
Right.
fuck him.
Right.
Right?
Right.
I don't know. Who cares?
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't think of that. You sure about that though?
What? That's
But there's been numerous variants that have come out because they didn't have an impact. I mean,
I don't know. No,
don't you
I'm
think
assuming. I just don't know
Don't
why.
you think if Chi had a major impact, they wouldn't have a choice but to talk about it?
That I don't know.
No matter whose name
I don't
it is?
know. I don't know. But I just know that we know about Alpha. We know about Delta. We know about Omicron. That's what I do know.
Right.
But I did hear about the Chi thing. Was they used Omicron, not Chi, because of that guy.
Right.
But I don't know if we're skipping ones or it's not, didn't have traction. That's why we don't even talk about it. That I don't know.
Well, speaking of China, which seems to be the topic of every subject now, do you see the Warriors? Well, he's not full. He's a 10% owner.
Yeah.
But he's a
an
billionaire,
investor.
and he's an influencer. Obviously you saw what he said about
nobody cares
the Uyghurs.
Nobody cares what happens to the Uyghurs.
Right.
Yeah.
In China, which are
was he saying this like say me and you were talking, we don't know any cameras on us?
No,
or
he was on a podcast and he said it very brazenly and very brash on a podcast.
It's kind of crazy.
But of course, he took an incredible amount of he came across
had people
having
got
no
on him
empathy.
about it?
Oh yeah, and he's backpedaled. He put a statement out that said
I didn't mean it that way.
Well, it said he was
talking
an
about the
immigrant
people.
himself and came over to this country with hopes and dreams, and he didn't mean to sound like he lacked empathy. But if you saw the interview, it totally sounded like he lacked empathy. So I dug a little bit into it. I didn't really know who the Uyghurs are, and I started researching a little bit. And there's some people that say the whole thing's a conspiracy theory. There's no actual evidence or proof that they have been.
I wouldn't honestly,
You know what I mean?
I wouldn't be surprised if
Right.
it was, and that's just fucking propaganda to get us to be like,
Go
we
to
need
war with
go-
China.
Yeah,
Right,
yeah.
exactly. So I
wouldn't.
saw that side of it too.
I've been hearing a lot about it though.
Right,
So
right.
I don't know
But I haven't seen any video of anything. Have you?
because no. But did you hear about Elon Musk? He put a factory up in that same region that supposedly
Northern China, right?
Yeah, supposedly I don't know exactly where northern whatever, but supposedly where they're that's where the Uyghurs are getting genocide and shit, and he's getting a lot of flack for that.
There's about 12.8 million of them over there. That's a lot of people. But they're saying that
Is it really? Supposedly they're in like concentration camps.
Right.
Is this true?
That's again where
Roger, come on, give me the
I
facts,
don't know.
bro. Give me the facts.
This is new information to me. I didn't know about it. I didn't know anything about it until he made that comment. But I saw interviews. Of course, I looked into it a little bit where people say, "Show me the evidence. This is propaganda. It's trying to, fire up people. It's trying to create more money or military money, and to increase the."
I know,
the
but
fight with China.
Even it's so crazy that I was never into politics, and now I'm kind of like, I kind of am somewhat, and it's fucking crazy, bro. Like, what can you believe? And then Russia and Ukraine, because then I'm hearing some people are saying, oh, Russia's being aggressive and trying to be domineering, whatever. But then other people are like, well, that part of Ukraine, like they consider themselves Russian, So what is it?
Right. Well, same thing with China and Taiwan, right? You hear China's going to invade Taiwan and take it over, and that's going to completely destroy infrastructure everywhere, including us. And, you hear all these things, but is that really going to happen?
I don't know.
I
I was in Taiwan.
They claim China claims Taiwan is part of China.
I know. But Taiwan has their own money.
Right. So, and obviously if China wanted to, they could invade it in probably 3 days.
It's tiny. It's like a fucking little
my
island,
point,
right?
But if it happens, that has a major ripple effect.
Well, we have to do something about it.
Right.
Like, why do we got to do anything for anything?
I don't know. We always have. I don't know if it's. I think a lot of people question that now.
Kind of like kill the monster when it's small. Like make sure these people don't fucking get something going then we can't control it. Is that how they look at it?
If you're talking about China being a small monster, it is not a small monster. It's a huge monster.
I know. But I'm saying let's right now they invade Taiwan. Let's attack it now. I don't know. I wonder how it all is.
Well, again, that goes back to the theory that these Uyghurs, they're trying to create this propaganda around it that they're, they're.
Is it propaganda?
I don't know. There's 12.8 million of them. They're predominantly Muslim or all Muslim, and they're trying to say. I mean, I even read that they're sterilizing them. Did you read that?
No. I mean, yeah, that was. I mean, that's kind of what they do in concentration camps. But even like in India, you ever see Slumdog Millionaire? Millionaire, right?
Yeah.
Remember when they're persecuting the Muslims? They're persecuting the Muslim Indians.
What's the section? Yeah, go. I'm sorry, I was going to cut
Weren't
you
they?
off.
Weren't they like persecuting the Muslim? Like I wonder. I think Muslims, just like Jews, just like Christians, they get the Syrian Christians got fucking genocide. The Jews get genocide. Muslims get. I mean, not that it's good. I mean, it just fucking happens all the time.
Well, that's the term being thrown out there repeatedly, genocide, and obviously genocide is catastrophic. It is crimes against humanity in every way. And people are saying, show me, where is the genocide? Where are thousands or millions of people being killed?
Now, do you think, all right, it's not happening, that's why there's no documentation of it, or do you think that China just had such there's only like 5 websites.
No,
there's only like 5 websites you can visit in China, I think.
I think
when you're a Chinese citizen. So like, do they have such control of their journalists that people don't get it out?
No, I think there's evidence and proof. They've interviewed people that were part of the Uyghurs and who have defected and stuff, and they've talked about the atrocities and the horrible. But there's a big difference between genocide and persecuted against. That's a big difference. You know what I mean? They're definitely being persecuted against. There's no question about it. They're being put in camps and things of that nature. But that's not
kind of like I guess not.
Genocide's murder, bro.
Yeah, I know. But you fucking put someone in prison forever. I mean, that's you're murdering their
that's
psyche.
What's happening here in America. It's just your own house. You can't leave.
I know. What is that called? The mass psychosis.
Yep. I'm leaving, baby. I ain't staying home.
No, I that hasn't affected me.
Did you ever?
No,
I might have for a day.
No. Honestly, in the very beginning, because Renee was bugging, I remember going out. I'm like, yo, I was fucking losing. I'm like, I'm fucking done. It was 2 weeks in, a week in. I'm like, I'm fucking done. She's like, take a shower when you get home. Like, get the fuck now she's fucking Mrs. Anti-Mask. That's why I went to Rutgers for Sebastian's match, and
you had to take a shower when you came home?
No. I'm talking about this is just this weekend.
Oh,
I brought Tino up, and in order to go to the match, you have to have a vax card or a negative test result. Luckily, I had a negative test result from doing the movie.
Oh, yeah.
Tino did too, actually.
Oh, all right.
And and I go there, and they're like, "Oh, make sure you have your mask." So I had a fucking, I haven't worn one. And I said I wouldn't, but I was like, Sebastian, you're the only motherfucker in the world I wear a mask for.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
I walk in with the mask. I sit in my seat, and I whoop right under my chin right away.
Yeah.
I'm like, fuck that. No one said nothing. I'm kind of there's people there with mask signs kind of up,
No.
Like, yeah, like
what do you mean mask signs?
Like saying put your mask up. And so instead of saying, hey, put your mask up, they show you the sign.
No.
Right? Like they're called what do they call them? The
officials or
no, the people ushers. Yeah, the ushers. Right. That's it. So they call them the ushers, right? The ushers or whatever doing that. So I kind of sat. I was sitting back. Had it down. They couldn't see me. I wasn't looking at them. I'm looking at the match. I'm looking at my phone, looking at my kids. Took it a couple buddies. Didn't say nothing. And then finally the guy's like, hey, putting this up. And I'm like, it fell. I don't know where it is, bro. It fell. Because at that point I just took it off.
Yeah.
Because Sebastian came up. And then I'm walking out. And we left a little early. I'm walking out. The guy's like, your mask. I'm like, I fell into the thing. Don't worry. I'm on my way out. So I kind of got, I literally was the only guy not wearing a mask, though. Crazy.
It's mind control, bro.
It is. Mind control. People are broken.
People
are broken.
Now, there are occasions where I'll wear a mask. You know what I mean? I'm not going to argue.
No, I won't. No,
listen,
I won't. I mean,
you did.
I did.
You did.
I did.
It
but
also to me.
I fought it. I did it. I didn't. You know what I mean?
It also to me matters how people ask. Does that matter to you? It matters to me. If someone said to me, if I walked into a place where I had to get something, I couldn't. Well, I guess you always have the option to leave and go somewhere else. But if I walk into the supermarket, let's just you say for an example, you don't have to wear it in a supermarket. But if I walked in and someone said very nicely, "Sir, listen, I hate to say this to you, but could you just pull it up a little bit?" I'd probably be like, "Okay, sure," because it's not their fucking fault. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
it's not their fault.
That's the problem,
Governor.
bro. That's the problem.
It is and it isn't. It is and it isn't. You know what I mean? I'm not going to get into an argument with that. But if she said to me, "Yo, listen, you know the rules. Put your fucking mask up," or not fucking, but put your mask up or whatever. I'm leaving. I'm like, fuck. I'll never do business. Anyway. I'll never do business here again.
It is honestly. I was the guy in the beginning. I don't know if you remember when we were talking about this. I'm like, bro, if you can wear a mask, you're a fucking idiot. Just wear a fucking mask. What's the big deal? Wear the mask. Who cares? Because it's fucking bullshit. They don't fucking work. That's why. I'm done with it.
The CDC is finally admitting.
I know.
Cloth masks don't work.
I'll wear in a medical setting to make someone else feel good. This and that. Like in a medical setting where there's old people, okay, I'll do that. I will.
Right.
But like at stores, at restaurants, like no, I'm not gonna fucking wear it to walk into a store and sit the fuck down and take it off.
Right.
That's the dumbest shit ever. And they don't work.
Right. So why? Well, if the CDC really cares about people, again, we can get into this, and if they really care about people and health. And they know they're medical professionals or supposed to be. why did they let for 2 years people wear a fucking anything, a dirty diaper, a fucking piece of their shirt pocket, whatever,
that's what I was
anything they
wearing.
wanted over their face for 2 years, but now they're openly admitting that it was political theater. They don't work.
Right.
N95s work. That's what works.
And N95s don't work unless you fucking wear them properly.
Right. Correct.
Nobody wears these masks properly. I
But
promise.
I'm saying, why was it political theater for 2 years? 2 years. It's crazy.
It is sad.
We all did our 14 days. We all willingly did our 14 days.
But some people, like, you ever see the, I forgot what it's called, Defiant L's on Twitter?
Mm-mm.
It's like, well, someone will be like, how could you take that fucking Trump vaccine? That's so bad, blah, blah, blah. Then literally like 6 months later, I got my triple shot. I'm triple jabbed. People that don't want to get vaccine, they're fucking idiots. You know what I mean? Like they literally contradict themselves.
Happens all the time.
Yeah, dude.
Talking about masks, look how many people in Congress. I mean, time and time and time again. AOC is the latest one, right? Went to Florida. By the way, Nancy Pelosi's moving to Florida. She's going to retire in Florida. Bought a $25 million house. The fucking state she hates that is as open as free as any other state, as any state in the union, she's going to move to. Just bought a $25 million house. That's what she's going to retire. She's probably not going to run for another term. Anyway, AOC just visited Florida. She was at a LBGQT convention or something, hanging out with.
What, you saw her there?
Yeah, I was there. I was
You
there.
saw her there?
Yeah, I got a picture with her. Hang on, look. Want to see it? She's sweet lady. Anyway, maskless. You know what I mean? Like completely maskless. Like what is it? Do unto thee, not as me, or some shit. What was that saying?
Rules for thee,
Rules for thee,
but
but not for me. Right. Crazy. It's crazy, and they do it time and time and time again. And people have had enough.
I heard Boris Johnson, the UK, is he the prime minister
I think so.
or whatever he is? He fucking he makes this no going out, no this, and then invites like fucking 50 people to his house for a party or some shit.
Yeah.
He's like, oh, I didn't know the rules applied to me.
Yeah.
Get the fuck out of here. Yeah.
People have had enough, man.
You know what I was thinking? Like,
there's always going to be a section of society. I don't care where you live, what country you live in, or who it's ruled by, that are just rule followers. They're going to do whatever they're told. But people as a whole are tired, man. They're tired. They're sick of it.
What did people talk about before COVID? Honestly,
Trump.
What did we?
Trump.
We had
Trump.
We had a couple podcasts. What the fuck did we talk about before COVID?
The election. And how Biden promised to make everything better, and how he ripped on Trump constantly for.
No, that was all during COVID. Before COVID, we talked about different stuff. Before COVID, we were talking about fucking butterflies and clouds and cotton candy.
We had a fair amount of guests on before COVID, or during COVID rather. We talked about your fight career, obviously, a lot. Where you taught everybody how to beat people up in the streets, which was very important.
I taught everybody?
I think so, yeah.
I taught people?
You did. You taught them.
I taught you.
You gave a tutorial.
A tutorial. I taught Roger how to fucking smack a fool.
I've never seen you fight in person. I've heard about it from everybody I know that has seen it.
You've never seen me fight in person.
I've never seen you fight in the street in person.
Well, I mean, I haven't done that since I was a kid.
You've never.
Listen. I'm never coming. I mean, I'm never in retirement, so
we
could happen.
I almost had a fight in front of you. It was about 10 minutes after you left. It wasn't really a fair fight, but I kind of got sucker punched. But I still got my digs in. I didn't go down. Well, I did go down, but I didn't go out, I should say. But you missed that by like 10 minutes, bro. You had just left.
When you got sucker punched.
I did, bro. I got fucking suckered hard, bro.
You too.
I got suckered hard. No, he's a big boy. Dude was a big fucking dude.
You ever run into him?
I walked right into his punch, bro. Walked right into it.
Did you ever run into him?
Oh, since then? No, I talked to him a couple times.
Yeah?
Yeah, he called me a couple times.
Really?
Yeah, he wasn't scared, bro. Dude wasn't scared at all. I wasn't scared to fight him. I was
scared.
But
he talked to you after, like, piecing it out?
Oh, the judge put an order in that we had a no contact. We couldn't talk to each other. We walked out of court. My phone rang immediately. Fucking as soon as I got in my car. It's like, bro, it's me. He's like, obviously, I don't listen to judges. I'm like, what's up, man? He just wanted to know the scoop. He wanted to know the deal, you know? So, yeah.
So you guys pieced it up, though?
Yeah, we talked.
In the best you could.
Yeah, I mean, he asked for honesty. I was pretty honest with him. And, you know, I see, now that it's all over, I see his position. You know what I mean? I see where he was coming from.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You were getting bamboozled yourself.
Yeah. A little bit.
A little bit. It's not the hardest thing to bamboozle Roger.
Yeah.
How'd I get him down here? No. Oh shit.
Yeah.
So
man.
all right. Okay, go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say, what else you got for us, Frank?
I was
What
gonna
else?
say. So we were talking. You got the big showdown. It's the big heavyweight fight.
Yeah, Nagano versus.
No.
Oh.
The big heavyweight. It's the biggest heavyweight fight. Right? Trump versus DeSantis.
Oh, right,
Come on.
right.
Come on.
Like, what are you asking me for my take if they both
Yeah,
run?
what'd you take?
Wait, can DeSantis
well,
run
no,
in 20?
no.
He can't run in 2024, can he?
Why
Oh, no,
can't-
no, he can't.
They
Yeah,
got to
yeah.
run. If they run, they would have to run against each other for
Right.
the Republican ticket.
You don't think they would ever run on the same
I
ticket?
don't know. They've been going at each other.
A little bit, yeah.
Well, Andrew's giving me the no. He's saying no.
It's all theater.
You think so?
Theater.
Really? What makes you say that? How does anybody
It's all
win on the?
anonymous sources. Like every time, it's anonymous sources.
Yeah, but you seen what Trump said about? Oh, he's talking about governors need to throwing a dig at DeSantis. The governors need to tell their vaccination status and tell people if they've been boosted or not.
Why?
And DeSantis is like, no, I don't need to tell anybody anything. It's not none of anybody's business.
DeSantis
and I'm
is
kind
my,
of down with
DeSantis is my guy.
that. Yeah, I think I'm kind of
More and more.
Yeah.
Trump's
he's
doing. I still love Trump. I do. I love what he did for.
No, you listen. Yeah, is he the better of what we got? Yeah, for sure. But
Right.
I just think DeSantis is more polished, man. More polished, bro. He's a fucking
Yeah.
Yale captain of the baseball team,
Uh-huh.
right?
I don't know. If
Then,
that's
yeah,
true or
I'm
not,
telling
but-
you. I'm telling you. He was.
He
Yale.
looked at me like, is that true? Can
I'm
you
telling
confirm
you.
that?
Captain of baseball team, Yale. Then he went to Harvard Law School. Then he went to the fucking SEALs. Then he was a JAG lawyer. JAG lawyer.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you know.
No,
I respect people that served in the military.
There's nothing that I don't like about the guy. If that's what you're asking me, I love everything about him.
Yeah, but it just sucks. What?
So when does his term as governor end?
He's got to run this year. He's running this year.
Okay.
So I don't know if he's gonna do the whole president thing.
Right.
Honestly.
So then
Yeah.
he serves 4, right? So he couldn't run in 2024.
No, he could if he abandoned it. I mean, you can. People do that all the time.
Yeah, I suppose.
Yeah, but people in Florida don't want to do
So
that.
if you had to pick today of the two, who would you pick? I'd pick DeSantis.
Yeah, I think so too. I mean, I don't know.
I just don't
I
see-
don't like being political, honestly. I
Trump
really
teases that he's going to run, though. He doesn't actually officially say it.
He's running, bro.
He's definitely running. He sort of has he openly said it. He said on Candace Owens, he's like, I got a big announcement and you're going to be part of it, but never said.
Do you think DeSantis is gonna run?
Not if Trump runs.
Okay, so you think he's gonna he will? He's saying not if Trump runs DeSantis. So you think he's gonna give him the leeway? He's gonna bow down to him? Yeah.
I don't say bow down, but I think like if Trump's like leading in the polling and everything above all the other potential contenders.
Well, Hillary's going to run too, right? Hillary's going to
I
run.
seen what did I see? I
Is he
seen
gonna run
someone.
against Biden and primary him if he's still in there.
I don't know.
Yeah, can you do that? Are you allowed to do that? Yeah. No one usually does though. Not we've never seen it,
National parties will always go with the.
but we've never seen that with the incumbent, right? Yeah. Wait, but then what did I say? Oh, what did I see? Oh, they said I don't know. Someone should Cheney talking about Cheney who's gonna run.
Dick Cheney, really?
Dick Cheney, yeah. Dick Cheney's gonna run with the Democrat.
Is he even like
I've
in
seen
good
it.
health to do that?
Yeah, he can't be, right? He was in good health. He was in good health when he was the vice president. Supposedly, he was running the show when he was vice president.
Isn't
so.
he? Wasn't it Cheney?
Did you ever see the documentaries on or the movies on him? What's the move?
Was,
What's the one? What's that?
Oliver Stone one.
Yeah,
Yeah, with Josh Brolin.
yeah.
Yeah.
That was great. That was great.
I didn't see it.
It shows you how that motherfucker was dark, bro. Dick Cheney.
Really?
Oh hell yeah.
Am I crazy, or is Dick Cheney the guy that shot his buddy
Yeah.
hunting? Right?
Yeah, he shot his buddy. His
Yeah.
buddy apologized to him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
How crazy
saying?
is that? That's fucking insane.
Like you're a fucking G. You shot someone and they apologized to you, right?
It was total misuse of a firearm too, if I remember right. They were bird hunting. He shot him with a bird shot because he swept him and
Yeah.
clipped him. Yeah.
I'm sorry, I was standing in your way there, Dick.
It's insane, this fucking world we live in, man. There's these, like you said, rules for thee, but rules for thee, but not for me. It's crazy. If I'd shot somebody or you'd shot somebody, we'd have never been able to own a firearm again.
I know.
It's crazy.
Speaking of firearms,
Derek
going
called
up
me
to
today.
Derek, so I'm going up to his place. My father-in-law needs to get his hang-up permit. It's about to expire, so he's
Oh,
go
he's
up
got
there.
a school one,
I'm
yeah.
gonna take him up tomorrow.
Oh, he's got a great revolving inventory in there.
Yeah, he must have good
Shit
connects or
he
something. I don't know.
I mean, he's always got top of the line shit.
I want to get an AK.
Our boy Derek over at SC Arms, owner of SC Arms in, what town is that in?
Spotswood.
Spotswood, New Jersey. Check him out. Dude's a straight hustler. He'll give you the best price he can give you. I was gonna say the best price
do,
around, but I don't want to make that guarantee. God forbid.
What is that? What is that called when you do the stuff to the guns?
Oh, karaoke or karaoke?
Yeah,
Not karaoke, whatever it's called. Sarah, I forget how's it pronounced? Cerakote. That's it. Cerakote it. Yeah, that's what you're talking about.
Yeah. He
They
does
offer
He
that
does
service
it.
there, yeah.
He does camo. He did my wife's gun. Did it pink rose. It was
Oh,
fucking
really?
cool. Yeah.
Yeah. No, he's got.
I'd like to do that more.
He's got a good operation.
Like
over there.
get better. I know you don't want to practice, but I'd like to get really good at shooting.
No, I told it like it is. I don't shoot often. I should
know.
shoot more, but when
know.
ammo was easy to get, that's when I should have been shooting more.
Yeah.
My reasoning for not going lately, which I think it's gotten a little better, was
Yeah.
ammo was so hard to get. I don't want to go through all my ammo. You know what I mean?
But there's just no good places. I don't want to just go to fucking a range.
I do not
Boom,
enjoy
boom.
indoor
I want-
shooting. Do you?
I know, no, me
I don't
neither.
enjoy it.
I don't. Well, no, because it creeps me out a little bit.
Well, first of all, you I don't know anybody in the fucking
Right,
room.
that
Everybody's
creeps you out.
fucking walking around with a firearm. I don't know anybody in there.
Yeah.
You see these videos on TV with people capping themselves or
Yeah.
being totally reckless with firearms or whatever.
Yeah.
Not that happens frequently, I'm sure, but people are always rushing you too. People are waiting on your lane. People, I feel like every time I'm in there, I'm like, okay, I got to go through fucking 300 rounds really quick. You know what I mean? Whereas outdoor ranges just seem more relaxed, and you want to be.
agree,
if you're shooting, you want to be
But
more
I
relaxed.
just want to see. I wish there was a place, which I did. I did with the guy, Bruno.
Mars.
No, nah. The dude that me and Renee did the gun class with.
Oh,
Did
yeah,
it private.
right. It's
That was awesome, bro. Honestly, he gave us.
he ran like a tactical course.
He
right?
did, kind of,
Like
but
A1
gun safety, like a gun
firearms,
safety
some
thing.
shit like
Yeah.
that. I forget the name of it.
And
Yeah.
I know firearms decent. I'm not like pro by any means, but I've been around them. I took a couple classes like that kind of.
You're
not
not an operator,
classes, but-
Frank.
No, not at all. Not even a secretary. So, but like for my wife, it was great.
Right.
But this dude definitely, I learned some stuff with this guy.
Right.
But he's talking about how where he does, where he keeps the guns in his house and this and that, and like he's nuts. He's like, yeah, I have an alarm system on the driveway. I have an alarm system in my house. I have the Ring camera. I have the surveillance. I have the.
But you think about it, that's what he does.
I know.
If there was a
I know,
guy
yeah,
that was
yeah,
going to have it like
yeah.
that, it should. But your gun should be pretty readily accessible. Mine is. So.
Nah, well, he has ones. He moves them.
Well,
He
right.
moves them because he has like 3 of them.
Well, he's ready
Right.
for fucking.
And he's like
attack.
saying, if someone comes to my house, he's like, I don't. He's like, I get my family and we go into the bathroom and we hold up in the bathroom. I'm like, wait, so you let this dude just rummage through your fucking house? He's like, yeah. He's like, if I go out to get him,
Because of
they're
New
gonna
Jersey-
say
New
I'm,
Jersey law, yeah.
they're gonna say I'm a.
Right.
I'm like, fuck that, bro. How can you let someone just rummage through your house?
Listen, I would never argue with a guy. He's much more intelligent
No.
than me. But there's
Yeah.
a couple things I don't like about that. Like, yes, get your family safe in the bathroom,
Yeah.
but you're hiding behind a closed door. You don't know if the guy's going to shoot through the door. You don't know what. You know what I mean?
I don't know if it's closed
I would
door.
want
I
to be
didn't
able
say
to
that.
see.
I didn't say closed door. I don't know if it's closed door.
Oh, well, you said hide in the bathroom.
saying
You're
just
not
in the
hiding
bathroom.
if the door's wide
I didn't
open.
say hiding. I'm saying maybe I said hiding, but he's not. He's in the bathroom because that's the last exit, whatever, or and he has all his ammo in there.
Yeah. No, you're supposed to retreat to the furthest point in your home.
Yeah, right. That's probably what. Right.
And then you can defend yourself. It's
Yeah.
very unlike states like Texas, which are stand your ground. Doesn't matter where you're at. You could be outside. If you're standing your ground,
That
someone's-
should be that
someone-
fucking
It
way.
should
You
be that
kidding
way
me?
everywhere. And someone's encroaching on you, and you have the fear for your safety or your life. You can defend yourself. You know what I mean? And that's, I feel like, how it should
How
be.
the fuck I'm in my bedroom, someone's breaking
Take
shit in
everything.
my house,
Tim can take every single thing in your
Yeah,
house.
and you can't do nothing.
You can't do nothing about it.
I'm
It's
just
all-
go out there, no,
they
no
say
gun.
they say it's very much about articulation too. You got to know how to articulate yourself. You know what I mean? Like you can't say to the cop, "Oh, I bum
Well, it's
rushed this guy and filled him full of holes." You know what I mean?
Yeah, let's not give away the secret sauce. Okay? Let's not give it away there, Raj.
So yeah, I mean, listen. God bless the person that breaks into my house. That's all I got to say. If you break into my house with bad intentions for my family, more so than my stuff, you can replace stuff. I've lost plenty of stuff. But if you have bad intentions for my family, which I'm going to assume that you do if you're breaking into my house, I don't know that I'm thinking about the letter of the law at that point. You know what I mean?
I know. Then we're going to spend our lives in jail.
Not what I want to
I'll
do.
come visit you, bro.
You press your titty up against the window? Sweet.
Fucking, no.
You're telling me that with your mindset, your front door, well, not even your front door, let's say someone throws a cement brick through your window. You don't even have to answer this because I don't want you to incriminate yourself, but you know what I'm saying. Someone throws a brick through, and you hear that person come through. You're going to say to your family, quick, guys, let's go to the closet and hide in the corner? You're not going to say that.
I'll tell them to hide in the corner.
You're not going to say that. You're going to be like, let's go see what the fuck's going on in my house. You know what I mean?
Of course. I don't know. I mean, I want them to do the smart thing to where I know my family's safe.
Right.
Right?
I didn't say you were going to say. First of all, your family's all spread out. Right. You got 2 sons, 2 different bedrooms. You got a daughter. They're all spread out. You're not going to be able to get them up. Some dude's coming through your window. You don't know if he's going after your kids. You don't know what. You're going to go handle business. Is what you're going to do.
I know, definitely. You know what he said, though? The best thing that a person can have?
Right.
What's the best thing a person can have?
No.
A motherfucking dog.
Oh, dog. Right.
Hell
Right.
yeah.
Right.
Biggie's the deterrent.
Right.
You know? Someone
if you
comes
do-
into my house with some
I'm not even-
malintent,
Yeah, Biggie's
he will let me know.
Yeah.
He may not get the guy, but he'll let me know.
I was fucking with Biggie when I got here today because Biggie's pretty used to me now, even though he bum rushes the door like he's gonna kill you. I was bringing in boxes and I had him like over my face and shit, and he comes to the door because I didn't want him to see it was me. You know,
You don't think they can smell? Oh, that's your car.
Well,
That's your car.
Polo Sport. By the time he gets to me, but he's bum rushing me before he gets to me, and he's barking his head off. Bro, he shot right past me, went outside, and he's like, "Ah, fuck it, I gotta take a piss."
You wear cologne?
Yeah, sometimes. Yeah.
Do you? I never. Honestly, I haven't wear cologne in fucking 10, 15 years.
Really? Yeah.
It's called natural musk.
You got that natural?
That Famunda cheese. Smells like Famunda cheese. You know what that Famunda cheese is?
No, what is it? It's gotta be.
Famunda my nuts.
You're crazy, man. What else you got for us, Franklin? Anything, sir?
That was really it today.
Yeah, man. That's all I got. It's always a pleasure sitting down with you here, buddy.
It's been real, bro.
It's been real, man. Check us out next week. Champ of the Tramp, guys.
Champ and the Tramp.
Log it out.
Log it out. What does that mean?
We're logging off.
Oh, logging off like a computer?
Signing off.
Signing off?
Is that better?
Arrivederci.
You say that every time, though.
I do arrivederci?
Pretty much.
That's the one I say?
I usually say Champ of the Tramp
How
out,
about
and you
sayonara?
say arrivederci.
Sayonara.
All right, very good. Sayonara, folks.